Hi everyone, it's Julia Machenzie here from the MBA Recruiting and Admissions team. Wanted to do another video blog to give you guys some advice as you head into the fall application season. The biggest piece of advice that I want to give you is, sending in your application should really not be the first time that the recruiting and admissions team is seeing your name or talking to you. Admissions at the MBA level is very different than what you probably went through in undergrad, where you're submitting your application with thousands of other applicants hoping to get noticed and stand out. The process is very different at the MBA level because really we're spending a little bit more time getting to know you as a person. And one of the things that we really and truly pride ourselves on at Ivey is that we want to make sure we're admitting good people and not good applications. And that's really the focus. So we do our best to get to know our candidates throughout the admissions process. From the time someone starts thinking about potentially submitting an application and they're starting their research at Ivey, all the way through to the time when they potentially do an admissions interview, they get admitted, and are having to make that final decision. So my biggest piece of advice is to utilize the resources that are available to you. As recruiting managers here at the school, it's really our team's job to hold your hand throughout this process, be here to answer any questions you have, and that includes thinking about whether or not MBA is even the right decision for you. It's never too early to start having these conversations with the recruiting team. So really seize those opportunities to get to know the teams and for them to get to know you as well. So make sure that it's a good one. Make sure you're prepared for your conversations, that you come with good questions, and don't feel like you're wasting, their time. Again, this is all about making sure that there's a fit between the school that's right for you, and that you're right for the school as well. So as you go into filling out your applications this fall, I hope you'll keep that tip in mind. We certainly hope to hear from you. One of the best ways that you can start this process with us, especially if you're at the beginning of your research, would be to introduce yourself on our website. It's a really brief form that we ask you to fill out with basically your name and contact information, and that allows us to follow up with you and start that conversation. So I hope you'll do that, and or you can always contact us, obviously, at mba@ivey.ca if you have any questions.